So, is this on?
If you're Jinder Mahal, your reaction's gotta be, oh no!
Break the wall, break down the walls. Flip over the baby, baby, you know you're Judas, and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
What's up, everybody? We're here to talk about some wrestling. And if you're listening for the first time, hi. Eric?
Hello.
All right. Greetings to go around.
Rock
Look,
and roll.
I'm trying to make a conscious effort because some of our fans are like, can you be more positive? Now, I think our base of our fans are, we love you guys, tell it how it is.
Yes.
We love that you guys are real. And when the show is good, you guys say how good it is.
Yeah.
NXT was the greatest thing I've ever witnessed with my eyeballs. And I said that.
Yeah.
And that's part of WWE.
With your eyeballs.
With my eyeballs.
With your balls.
As
and your
at a
eyes.
live concert event with my ball eyes. And but for the most part, it's been a bad show. So I went into this week watching wrestling going, okay, be as positive as you can.
Now,
So-
when you say this week of wrestling, are you talking from last Wednesday?
No, I'm talking Monday and Tuesday
Okay.
only. Monday and Tuesday
Oh,
only.
So this week,
Yes.
which is what he said.
I'm wondering if he's lumping the greatest Royal Rumble.
And if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
Okay.
So, guys, that's it for me
All right,
this week.
so we're muting Joe's podcast microphone.
No, I mean, look, I'll give you, when Andrew gets to it, I'll tell you a couple things I really liked.
Oh.
But again, for the most part,
There was something.
a few months ago or a few weeks ago, like there was a Raw that had a beginning, middle, and end. And that's how these episodes should be.
Yes.
Right.
Like, give us a story per episode.
Yeah.
And they're not doing that anymore. They're just ending with a 6-woman tag. That's what we just watched downstairs.
Multiple rematches.
Just things we've seen.
Yeah.
Tell us a new story.
I
Again,
told-
there were a couple of new stories, and that's the only thing I like about watching this is when you're telling me I saw a new match that I loved. Tell me a new story.
I told
you're not.
Andrew, I'm like, have they giving up on single storylines for women?
I guess.
No woman can have a single storyline.
No.
Everything is a tag. Everything's a multi-man tag, one-man tag.
Well, that's part of the new deal with Saudi Arabia. Like, they know that that WWE is going to still have matches with women outside of Saudi Arabia, but they're like, hey, treat their feuds and matches like shit.
Yes,
Like,
please.
make them all have crappy feuds.
You know, I think would have been a good idea. Have one of them, one of the faces, kind of cut a heel promo saying how it was bullshit that there were no women's matches at the Greatest
Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
That would have been amazing.
There's a rumor
Absolutely.
that they signed a 10-year deal to like
Yes.
do this every year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then no chance.
Not
if
every
that's
year.
true.
There's another one in November, apparently.
Rude.
Another Saudi show?
Yes,
Yes.
like 2 a year.
And is
Maybe
that going to be
more.
the greatest Elimination Chamber match? And
Did
it's
you-
going to be like 12
No,
12
they're gonna have
12
this-
pods.
They're going to have the Survivor Series. Then they're going to have the greatest Survivor Series ever. 20 versus 20. All you see is guys around the ring.
They're just lined up going back to the curtain.
Yeah.
No, and every 90 seconds you get a new partner.
Yeah.
Oh.
A 50 versus 50 Survivor Series match.
We thought this would work better, but they're only eliminating a guy every 4 minutes, but every minute there's a new guy entering the team. By this rate, we'll be here for 6 hours. Oh, wait, that's the time we booked for this event.
Yep.
Right.
So, so let's get to it, and we'll kind of,
Well, there's some good news is that for the second straight week, we have to fill out a scorecard.
Yeah.
And I say that's good news because Eric, the biggest cheater in the fucking world, Hamilton, Slamilton.
You trip on a
piece of
curb
shit.
and knock your 2 front teeth out.
somehow is still the champion despite me getting screwed over worse than Roman Reigns at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Really? Really? 'Cause
Oh, you get
that's
to
what
pick.
you think?
Oh, you get to pick 2 winners for the Rumble. What? I don't remember the scorecard saying that. So enjoy your extra 7 days of being champion, because this Sunday, you're going down. You're going down, buddy.
There's an asterisk next to your title, apparently.
Oh yeah, for sure. Asterisks.
Yeah.
Including even WrestleMania was an asterisk because WrestleMania ended after Roman Reigns' incredible Hulk walk up the ramp.
Let me ask you a question.
Please.
If the WWE all of a sudden all titles were vacant and you had to give the WWE title to just someone right now,
Yeah.
who would you give it to?
Me.
No, the WWE.
Oh,
title.
the WWE title. Yeah, me.
Like
yeah, I'm
Cena?
good. But yeah, I can cut a good promo. I think I'm pretty
Thanks
good.
for screwing up my joke.
Hey, quick
with
question.
your own fucking joke.
When did you become a biologist? Because I've never seen you dissect like this before.
I don't even get it.
Asshat.
Hey, when did you
Eric,
start
why don't
making
you-
corny jokes? Always.
Always.
Hey, Eric, why don't you start making jokes Joe understands?
Never.
Joe's not a biologist. How would he understand that joke?
I don't get
How
it
would
at all.
anyone, really?
I don't get it at all.
Before we get to Raw, we have to thank 4 new people
Yes!
Yeah.
who have become patrons on Patreon.
Let's go.
For us.
Look at that.
For our Patreon.
They heard I
Yes.
was still pay-per-view prediction champion. They wanted in. We've had patrons every week since I've been
These
champ.
were all-
Actually,
these were all
studies show,
protests.
Eric, studies show that we get more people after Joe and Andrew win.
That's weird.
It says it right here under our stats.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Dana Brooke is fucking fired because that says nothing.
You got that from
There's
her.
lines.
Yeah.
I made these lines. They mean something.
There's writing on this side.
Well, anyways, we would like to thank Dan Hill,
Yeah, Dan.
Jeremy Brennan,
Let's go, bud.
Joel Dameron,
Love the name.
and Isaac Riston.
Yeah.
Thank you to those
Who's
4
a
people.
$10
The
supporter.
wrist.
$10
The wrist
supporter.
man.
Yeah.
Wriston.
I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10. Nice.
So thank you to those people, and if you want to be as awesome as they are, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
We're like 5
You now get to watch the amazing recaps and specials that we have every month, which are kind of like the favorite part of this podcast lately.
Yeah.
Like it's been going
Start with no holds barred.
only
sure.
because everybody
No holds
start
barred.
with no holds barred.
Always.
DMD.
Always push, no hold barred.
And always DMD.
Always DMD.
So Monday Night Raw starts off with Roman Reigns.
Hey!
Boo. Two thunderous
And
boos.
what did we learn?
Oh, boy.
Canada hates him worse than America does.
Absolutely.
Way worse.
I mean,
But-
way worse.
I thought I hated Roman. Turns out not so much.
Yeah.
like we literally love him compared to Canadians.
Yeah. But there's a good explanation for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. Do you have the explanation?
Well, yes,
yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah,
As he
that's
walks
right.
to the ring, the announce team reads a tweet from referee Chad Patton.
Who-
And this is exactly what he tweeted. What?
I'm going to follow him on Twitter now. If he's tweeting, I
Right.
got to know these things.
So
was his
this is
first
what,
tweet.
and by the way, he used multiple hashtags. For an official statement, he put hashtags in it.
Well, of course.
So this is what the tweet said. I understand I made an incorrect decision and want to apologize. During the hashtag Universal Title match at the hashtag Greatest Royal Rumble, I saw Brock Lesnar go through the cage first and was concerned for the health and safety of both superstars.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag one day at a time.
Hashtag Raw. Hashtag SmackDown. Hashtag I'm just kidding about SmackDown. Hashtag no, SmackDown's fine. You should watch it.
Hashtag super sorry.
Hashtag rest rule.
Yes.
By the way, too bad there's not like a face GM to correct an obvious mishap by the ref.
Well, no.
Yeah.
How many times?
Too bad.
How many times after matches have they checked instant replay
Yeah.
and corrected what just happened?
So many times, just whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, right,
They
exactly.
didn't feel like it this time.
Yeah.
Brock, no, I wouldn't correct him. He'll kill me. Oh, that's a good reason.
Hey, you tell him.
Well, you know what,
I'll wait.
Eric? The crowd's booing, but you never know how the crowd's going to react
Yeah.
after a big event like we had on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Friday. That's
Maybe
what they say.
Montreal just booed really loud because they're like, hey, we only get to do this once a year.
Yeah.
So let's just boo super loud. Like
Whoever
loud.
walks out the ramp, I hope it's Roman Reigns. It's Roman Reigns. Boo!
right.
Hey, just remember, guys, it's all in the name of fun, you know?
yeah. They're gonna cheer who they normally boo and boo who they normally cheer. Oh, here comes AJ Styles. Oh, they're cheering him again. Huh.
Yeah, Jesus.
So Roman says, you know, I got screwed, so you're looking at the real Universal Champion. And I tell this to Brock Lesnar, but he isn't here tonight. When will we see him again?
Still-
Rumors. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So he's still playing that angle.
MITB.
Yes. Then Samoa Joe appears on the Titantron to hype their match at Backlash, which
it
he
up.
does.
Yep.
Then Jinder Mahal comes out. How many feuds does Roman have right now?
7.
I think it's close to that. And
call.
Jinder tells Roman, "You're gonna lose to Joe on Sunday, but you're gonna lose to me tonight." Then Sami Zayn comes out and he gets big pops because he's from Canada. Jinder Mahal got boos even though he's from Canada.
Yeah.
Even Canada hates Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least they're booing the right person.
Well,
Yeah.
Sami Zayn gets cheers though because he's from Canada.
But wait. So they do cheer who they normally boo and boo who they normally cheer.
Yeah.
So Sammy wants to fight Reigns as well. Then Kevin Owens comes out to the biggest pop.
Huge.
Ever.
I mean,
And-
Sammy's was big, but
Yeah.
Kevin's was bigger.
Right.
Huge.
I've heard that conversation before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts his promo in French,
Talking about.
and then the crowd chants, we, we.
That was
we."
great. I really like that.
And of course, Kevin wants to fight Reigns too. I've never seen so many people wanting to fight Reigns in
For
a
nothing.
singles match.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's like, oh, yeah, because you just lost your last match. You had a Lesnar. Lesnar kills everyone.
And guys, kick out, spear, pin, repeat. Hello.
Right.
For the rest of you knuckleheads that are not named Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Right.
That rule still applies.
Yeah, it does.
So Kevin asked the crowd, yeah, right. And then there should be like an asterisk on the shirt now, except for Brock.
Yeah.
Like,
Except
unless you're Brock.
Brock.
Yeah.
So Kevin asked the crowd who they want to see fight Roman, and they cheer the loudest for Owens.
Sure.
Roman then punches Owens, so the bad guys gang up on the big dog. And then Bobby Lashley runs out for the save, but he's not enough.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because why?
Right.
Because,
Because I'm a good guy.
yeah. But he's not enough, because the numbers game catches up to him.
Yeah.
However, Braun Strowman is enough. He comes out, and the good guys throw out all the bad guys. So I guess Braun is finally finished with Roman Reigns.
I guess he is.
Yeah, whatever.
So do we update the shirt to kick out spear, lose to Lesnar, repeat?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's what he does
Right.
often.
Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out,
Yeah,
kick
Braun
out.
saves Reigns.
Still lose to Lesnar.
Still lose to Lesnar.
Repeat.
Braun saves Reigns.
Yes.
Even though they tried to kill each other.
They've both tried to murder.
6 months ago?
Murder each other.
Over the
Murder.
summer. Last
Yeah.
summer.
Right.
They tried to murder each other.
I don't remember what we did last summer.
I guess when
to
you have
each other.
when you have a major common enemy,
Yeah.
like Owens and Sami Zayn,
Right.
Gender.
I guess when you have a bunch of Canadians in your way, all of a sudden everyone wants to partner with you.
Yep.
Oh, Neville.
And then they announce a 6-man tag for later because there's 6 guys in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
6 men. Well, 6.5 men.
I see the logic in that, playa.
Yeah.
yeah.
Next up, we have Elias versus Bobby Roode.
Again.
And they play a Backlash promo during the match. So this will be a regular thing now.
Yes.
They started with WrestleMania, then they did it again for the Greatest Royal Rumble. Now with Backlash, they're going to do this all the time.
Yes.
And it's going to be horrible.
Advertising a show that's on their own network, interrupting their own employees,
Yeah.
doing work.
It's one thing for like the announce team to do the promos, which they always do. Hey, get the network Backlash. All right, let's go to a match. Oh, we'll be right back after these commercials. Then you see real commercials. They come back. Hey, remember to watch Backlash this Sunday. And then 10 seconds later, a Backlash commercial plays.
Yeah.
They literally go from talking about the pay-per-view and then a promo plays talking about the pay-per-view.
Yes.
Hey, that was a great promo. Hey, don't forget to watch Backlash this Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's awful.
Is Backlash this Sunday?
I think
No, I don't
so.
know.
Maybe.
So I mean, I like this match. I'm all in on Elias.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's a new feud. There
Yeah,
are a
it's
few
new. It's new.
feuds thanks to the Superstar shakeup.
So this was something that I liked, and you know what? They ended it. You couldn't have Elias technically wins, right? Because of the whole.
They never announced it, but he announced it himself.
Yeah.
Because he pushes Roode into the ring post.
Yeah.
Bobby falls to the floor, coughing and holding his throat. And then refs and trainers run out to check on him, and Elias grabs the mic and declares himself the winner.
Yeah.
And they make the mistake of showing a slow-mo replay
Yeah.
of Roode going into the ring post, and it clearly shows that he hit his chest, not his throat.
You see him hit, like, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No.
Yeah. Wrestling's fake.
Right. Well,
So-
usually what they do in these situations, they'll show like the slow mo
Or the
and then
behind
speed
him.
it up, and then speed it up
Yeah.
where the hit happens,
Yeah.
so that you can't really see it. But no, they showed the whole slow mo thing
Yeah.
of his throat nowhere near the ring post.
But they've been missing a lot lately and showing it close up for some reason. I don't know why.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, that ends. But Elias is over, and we move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what they do with them.
Next up, we have the Authors of Pain versus 2 local jobbers from Montreal who get a backstage interview before the match.
Yeah.
A backstage interview
This is the
from
new
Charlie
thing, though.
Caruso.
The new thing is the jobbers get to be interviewed before they job.
Yeah. And they're just the
big
most
people.
stereotypical Canadians
Yeah.
you've ever seen.
I'm pretty sure they were drinking maple syrup.
Drinking maple syrup. And they're like, oh, we can't
Alcoholic
wait to go
maple-
out there and fight, eh? Oh, yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And it's just so stupid.
Kind of sounded Irish.
Yeah, fuck you. I never said I did
Irish
a great Canadian accent.
Eric, what's wrong with Irish
Yeah,
Canadians?
you have a problem with them?
Well, considering
Huh?
that they're in Montreal and it's French Canada.
So
we
Irish
are
people can't live in Canada then.
excited
Wow.
to go to the ring.
Yeah, that was much better.
This just in.
I'm glad
Eric
you did
hates
that.
Eric hates Hornswoggle.
I'm glad you did that to make everyone forget how bad my Canadian accent was. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to put a poll up later.
So authors of pain. Yeah.
The option C, they both sucked. That's the answer.
That is.
So yeah, AOP kills these two jobbers, and then after the match, Akam and Razor scream into the microphone.
Yeah.
And this is really where they need Paul Ellering.
Yes.
This is the issue.
Why does their Super Collider look worse on WWE TV than it did on NXT?
It was never good. I never liked
they're just
it.
bumping them into each other.
Yes.
They do the double power bomb.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean, or their finisher?
No, I'm talking
Their
about
last
it's called the
chapter?
Super Collider, where they just bump them and then do power bombs.
Oh, the two power
It
bombs?
doesn't look as good.
No.
Like they're literally just like tap. Like how does that?
No,
like slam them into each other. They'll
Yeah.
survive that.
They're worried about
Just
them
hitting the
hitting
back.
heads.
So
Well, it's better than the last chapter, which is their actual finisher, where they
Yeah.
just I hold him and you clothesline him.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good finish.
No.
But the promos after that, they're like, "Oh, the Book of Pain is still open." I thought you closed the Book of Pain.
Yes.
When you got rid of Ellering,
You
he
literally-
taught you. He used to read to you the Book of Pain
Yes.
because you
To
can't
bed.
read.
To bed. When you guys were going to bed, he would read to you guys.
Yeah.
And then he'd kiss your foreheads and tell you to have horrible,
My authors
horrible, wonderful nightmares.
Yeah. So it's a shame. But anyways, next up we have Monday Night Rollins.
Oh.
Seth comes out. He gets like 5 minutes of cheers.
Yeah. I do regret not buying that shirt now.
He's the most over guy
Great.
in Montreal.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, he looks great.
I felt like he was like retiring. Like he kept getting cheers and he was just waiting for the cheers to die down. But
And
they wouldn't.
they were chanting, "Thank you, Seth." I don't know.
Yeah, you deserve it. One more match. One more match. No, I'm gonna have plenty of matches. Yeah, I'm
they
not.
wouldn't stop cheering him.
Right.
Yeah.
It was good. And then he does a little French, and then they lose their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't want to be like Brock Lesnar because he wants to be a fighting champion.
Ho ho.
And then Finn Balor comes out and says, "We've had 4 singles matches, and we've each have 2 wins. So how about you put your title on the line right now, club?" And Seth's like, "I'm not a club. What are you talking about?" And then Seth asked the crowd, and what do you think they said? Of course, they want
They
to see
said,
it.
"Fuck no, save it for Backlash."
Nope, they didn't say that. No,
Oh.
they were there, so they want to see it there.
We.
Right.
Yes.
Then the Miz
No,
Taraj.
Us?
Like
Us.
We
Yes.
are not French. We're American because you're in America.
I'm
So-
Italian American.
The Miz Taraj comes out and says, "Look, forget about the Balor Club and the Shield. We can be the 4 horsemen of the WWE."
Book it.
And then they take off their jackets and reveal that they're wearing shirts with all their faces on it.
Yeah. It
Which
was-
really, I want that shirt.
I want that shirt
I
so
couldn't
bad.
believe they were able to both jack it off at the same time.
Yeah,
Nice.
right.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice job.
You keeping the tally there?
Well done.
We have how many times Eric said that on the podcast?
Yeah.
And we're up to, I think, the infinity sign.
The
2?
infinity symbol.
The infinity symbol.
That's
see.
just today.
I see 2, and that was my first time.
No,
This
that's,
is-
that's the 10th sheet of paper. So yeah.
This is our 300th podcast, by the way.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
No clue.
No clue.
So, of course, Seth and Finn turn them down. So Bo and Axel attack them, but they get thrown out of the ring. And then Balor hits Seth from behind with a move that I don't know what the name is.
It used to be Big Show's finisher.
Oh, God, that's right. Yeah, it
He
was.
called it the final cut.
Yeah,
So he
that's
hits him
right.
with the final cut.
Yeah, it's weird. Why? Out of nowhere, where he doesn't ever do it.
And then he leaves, and then Seth, laughs. Like, you got me.
I know.
I still love you, bud. But
Right.
you got me.
yeah,
It's
that's been a weird thing they've been doing a lot lately,
Yeah.
which I hate.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott.
Oh, God. Fast this one.
And Charlie interviewed Sasha before she made her entrance, and she said that Bayley isn't responding to her texts or phone calls.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then they show Bayley watching backstage during the
That's
match.
all she does.
But
That's it.
honestly, I thought this was a good match. They did a lot of cool moves to each other.
All right.
Ruby did like that weird senton off the second rope and really just landed on Sasha. And then Sasha did her double knees, jumping from inside the ring to outside on the apron. I thought that was good.
Well, I mean, this is like the first, like, I guess, good match we've had since
From Ruby
Superstar
Riott?
Shake Up.
From Superstar Shake Up.
Yeah.
Liv and Sarah then give their leader multiple assists throughout the match, and then Ruby gets the win after hitting the Riott kick while Sasha was sitting on the top rope. And then
Yeah, you have to let Ruby win sometime.
Yeah.
So they had to get her.
You mean
Especially with...
You said first time.
first time?
Especially with, you know, she has two people ringside. Sasha has no one ringside.
Because even though they had all those people, they could never win on SmackDown.
Right. Bailey never came out.
Yeah.
So that's it. Next up, we get another moment of bliss.
Yeah.
This time, Alexa tells a story about her and Nia at Disney World and how Nia told Alexa she was too short to go on the rides.
So mean.
She also said Nia told the waiter to give Alexa a kid's menu, and Nia had a turkey leg in each hand.
So good.
What a bully. What a shame. Alexa then says she will defeat Nia at Backlash to win her Raw Women's Championship back.
Like, for a women's Rebel Evolution, like, they're fat shaming the champion.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
They
Right,
are.
they totally are.
Yeah.
But that's okay?
No.
God.
No.
On a side note, though,
When China did the plastic surgery, you know, and became a big face, right? At WrestleMania 17, she beat Ivory, right?
Ivory, yeah.
And then
when she
they
came
treated
out,
her
they
like,
didn't go, "Is that a woman?"
No, exactly. That's what was Is that still a woman? No, they treated her like she was a supermodel, which obviously she wasn't. But no, with Nia, they're like, "Oh no, she's still a horrible monster."
Yes.
Like, she's still hideous and
Hideous.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really screwed up.
On a side note, though, if I go anywhere that has giant turkey legs, one in each hand is actually kind of the dream. Like you just want to.
Yeah,
Eric's our Nia Jax.
that's right. He's our Nia Jax. Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Real boost to self
Hey,
confidence.
but you are a champion, so there is that.
I can out
Sure.
Eric, I can out eat you any day, bud.
Okay.
So, anyways, next up we have Renee Young interviewing Titus ONeil backstage about his amazing fall and slide at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
All I heard was Renee Young preparing Titus to ruin the greatest moment of his life.
Yes.
Well, look, I mean, it's one thing to talk about it. Hey, this happened. Yeah. And then do a promo.
By the way, they're releasing a shirt.
Yes.
The Greatest Slide. It's like Titus World Slide.
Oh, God.
It's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wasn't
how long
even a
is that going to
slide.
be relevant for?
A long
this is,
long
I guess,
time.
Because this is his new gimmick.
It's his new gimmick.
Is I
Yeah.
fall down all the time.
Again, talking about it once is fine. Doing
Yeah.
what they did next
Right.
is horrible.
So Titus says it's not about how you fall, but how you
call.
call your
About
friends
how
and
you
apologize for how embarrassing you
That's
were.
how you get
It's
up.
about how you find $5 under the ring.
Right.
And that's your money now.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Then Baron Corbin walks up, makes fun of Titus real quick, and then he just walks away. And Titus is like, "Oh, it's okay, Renee. It's okay.
It's okay. I can take it.
Yeah." Next up, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt cut a video promo, and of course it's weird. They show a bunch of videos that they've been together since the dawn of time. Like they were there at
Oh, yeah.
the Mayflower and a bunch of historical things.
I must have missed that in my history books.
Yeah. By the way, Corey Graves is the biggest fanboy for them. Take a listen to this.
Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. The WWE Universe is full swing into the Woken movement. It's beautiful. It's delightful. It's wonderful. Would you like me to keep going? No, nobody does.
Nobody does.
Yes. Coach is finally right.
So Corey is to Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy as Byron Saxton is to the Fashion Files.
Yes.
And then they make fun of Corey for liking it.
Yes.
That's what Corey used to do to Byron.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
You idiots.
I don't understand. He's a heel announcer who likes the biggest faces as tag team champions in a long time.
And
He
also
just wants
has
to
the
be-
worst haircut.
He just wants to be the cool guy. That's
Yeah.
what he wants his gimmick to be. And you'd be so much better if you were just a heel that liked all the heels.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Rather than, oh, fuck Elias, but oh, here comes Bobby Lashley. I love this guy.
Yeah.
It's glorious. And oh, knock him, whatever. So, next up we have Baron Corbin versus No Way Jose. They let Corbin cut a promo before the match, so he talked twice in one night.
Hey,
God.
what's going on? Honestly.
He's better than everyone in Montreal.
Yeah.
Jose then comes out with his rosebuds again.
Pretty much.
And then during the match, Corbin throws Jose into the ring post, but then Titus Worldwide comes out. Titus starts to run down the ramp, but then Dana and Apollo stop him, wipe down the end of the ramp.
Oh, my God.
And then Titus steps over it.
Oh, my God.
Titus then gets on the apron, tries to get in the ring, but he slips and falls to the floor.
Oh, my God. It's here.
This makes Corbin laugh at Titus, but then Jose rolls up Corbin for the win.
Roll up.
I swear to God, Titus O'Neil's going to win the Universal title like that.
You're right.
He's going to make Brock Lesnar laugh,
Yeah.
and Brock Lesnar's just going to have like an aneurysm. And
Hey, I'll
he'll
take
pin
it.
him.
And then he'll
At
pin
least Lesnar won't be the champion. There is
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Sir.
Next up, we have Bobby Lashley, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Jinder Mahal.
In the middle of the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strowman bronze Owens outside the ring again, just like he did last week.
Yep.
And then he power slams KO for the win, and Montreal boos like crazy. They
Yes.
hate this.
Yeah.
And and Braun and Roman and Lashley all hold hands
Yes.
and
Yeah.
celebrate their amazing win.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Reigns and Strowman might as well kiss.
Yeah, they
That's
might
how
as
much
well.
they love each other now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's like, did you see the picture in the South Africa tour where they celebrated at the top of the entrance together?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Next up, we have Natalya versus Mickie James with Alexa Bliss and Ronda Rousey ringside.
Oh, God. This one.
Ronda comes out with Natalya to her music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's too special to come out to Natalya's music.
Natalya should be coming out to Ronda's music.
But it's
No shit.
Natalya's match.
Right?
I didn't have a huge problem with that. Like bring them out separately if you want to hit Ronda's music.
Yeah.
But if she's just coming out to support her, it's got to be
Well,
Natalya's
she's
music.
obviously she's not fighting at Backlash, Rousey.
No.
So she's only going to fight at some pay-per-view. She's there every week.
Every week.
But she's only going to fight at like the same pay-per-views Brock fights at.
Maybe.
It's weird to have her there every week and then she's not ever fighting.
So does she win Money in the Bank then?
What, the briefcase?
Yeah.
They announced it that there's a women's for sure.
Oh, there will be.
No, there will be, yeah.
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 Because there was last year.
Yeah, how could she not be in that match? There's probably some way that
Unless
she's
she
not
gets a
gonna be-
singles match.
Yeah, probably.
You don't have to give her that.
Well, no,
No,
I
you
know,
don't.
but it doesn't make
It would
sense
be,
that
it
she's
would
not
be a
in
waste for sure.
It wouldn't make sense that she's not in it, though, right? Unless
Right. She's not
fighting-
a top contender. Her whole thing has been, I don't just want to be handed something.
Well, but by
given that
then-
match, you're basically being handed something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
she's
it's
got
not
to
a-
fight at least more than one per singles
It's
match
not something-
before getting a Money in the Bank title opportunity.
Yeah, and she's like a super baby face. That's not something for a super duper
No.
baby face to win.
No,
but, yeah.
Cena won and it was all bad.
Right.
And he lost the match.
So, well, he won, but Big Show interfered, so he ruined his thing.
Yeah.
He ruined it. But anyways, Alexa distracts Natalya, so Ronda chases Alexa around the ring.
Yeah.
But then Natalya rolls up Mickie for the win.
Oh, wait. We got two roll-ups?
2 roll-ups. And it won't be the last.
Yeah.
Nia then comes out, so Alexa runs away through the crowd. And then Nia gets in the ring, looks at Ronda and Natalya like, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
Because,
And
you know,
then-
she's done it so many times
Nope.
before.
Nope. We're all lovely.
Yay.
I thought maybe she was going to pick both of them up like the turkey legs and just go to town.
Go to
Put them on her shoulders.
But instead, she just raises their arms in victory.
Horrible.
She loves them.
Horrible.
Everybody loves everybody.
That's right.
Horrible.
Next up, Ziggler and McIntyre cut an iPhone promo.
Yeah.
And Ziggler again says, we didn't come to Raw to steal the show. We came to take it. Well, you have to be on the show to do it.
It's hard to
do,
not
so-
be on the show and take it.
I mean, that would be cool,
Yeah.
but you kind of have to be there.
Yeah.
They didn't have 3 hours. They didn't have room for Ziggler and McIntyre.
3 hours. They don't have room for one of the best new tag teams
Yeah.
on the roster.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we ran out of time. Sorry. It's like Jimmy Kimmel show.
But here's
And they're Matt Damon.
here's No Way Jose versus Baron Corbin.
Here it is. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
So for the final match, we have Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the IC title.
Right.
Seth hits the superplex in the match, but then Balor turns it into the Falcon Arrow right after.
Amazing.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool. I know it's dumb that he's not selling it, but I think this was an exception because it was cool.
It was a good move.
Well,
Yeah,
I think it was
but
more that
not sold.
Seth picked him up and then Finn was able to do it.
Yeah.
Not like he just...
He needed that extra half a second to do that. Right?
Recovery.
Yeah. So next up, there were a lot of close calls in the match, but in the end, Rollins hits the curb stomp to retain. I thought the end was really good because he went for the curb stomp a bunch of times, and Finn Balor actually rolled up Seth, like kind of making you think he could win, even though you know he won't because he has a match with Miz for the title at Backlash. But it was a good little ending there. So on to SmackDown Live.
With how does SmackDown Live start?
Starts with Paige backstage.
Paige.
Oh, she should have done that. It would have been great.
Paige.
Yeah.
Paige. She should do. That's her. Hey yo.
She
should do it every time she's on camera.
Every time she's on camera, it needs to start with Paige.
No, it needs to start like this.
Right.
Paige.
Yeah.
That big long pause after she inhales.
Yeah.
So
so she says Shane isn't here due to what happened to him at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Okay.
And then she announces that Styles and Nakamura's match at Backlash will be no DQ. So you can do all the ball shots you want.
Yeah.
So I guess Shinsuke's got a shot now.
That's right.
A shot in the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then next up we have Miz TV with his special guest, the United States Champion Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy.
And Miz says Jeff insulted Randy Orton 2 weeks ago, so Randy comes out. And Orton says he's really not upset at Jeff because I did it right back to him the following week, so we're cool now.
Yeah, we're all good.
He's my best friend.
However, Orton tells Jeff, I'm taking my title back this Sunday, you fuck.
My title, Randy
Right.
Orton,
Yeah.
the 13-time champion.
And then 14. How dare you?
Even more.
Don't insult him like that.
All right.
Shelton Benjamin then comes out and says, I beat Randy last week, so I deserve a title shot.
Yeah, shut up.
Sorry, you beat the wrong guy. You have to beat Jeff to get a shot.
And then some guy in the crowd was like, I have to sit through this shit, so I deserve a title shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
and he got one. Orton then attacks Shelton. Miz attacks Orton. Jeff attacks the Miz and hits him with a Whisper in the Winds. And Miz actually gets to his spot and gets the Whisper in the Winds.
Fantastic.
He doesn't miss and then do a bump 2 seconds later.
Yes.
And then when we come back from commercial, it's a tag team match, playa.
Yeah.
All right.
Orton hits Shelton with an RKO. Then Jeff hits the Swanton Bomb for the win. And then right after the match, Randy hits Hardy with an RKO as well.
Oh, no one saw that coming.
I didn't.
I didn't see it at
I
all. I was asleep.
Because I'm an idiot.
I was asleep.
You silly bitch.
And then Orton went up to Hardy and he was like, DTA, Jeff, don't trust anybody.
And then he stood him up and they hugged it out.
Yeah.
And then they went.
And then he poured a beer on him.
And then he stunned him again.
Yeah.
I mean, RKO.
Right.
So next up, Renee interviews the Iconics.
Yes.
Backstage, the Iconics.
Iconics.
And they make fun of Renee for being Canadian.
Yes.
Yes.
That was awesome.
And then they tell Renee to leave
Yes.
so that they could interview Carmella themselves.
Love these girls.
Because they're teaming with her in a 6-woman tag.
Yeah.
The main event of SmackDown.
And then Carmelo, what do you call it? Moonwalks away.
Yeah.
And then you thought it was over, and then she comes back, and Peyton's like, oh, there she comes again.
Yeah.
I just love them. I love them completely.
Yeah.
Next up, we get a Daniel Bryan update from the announce team.
Yeah.
And Tom Phillips tells us that Daniel Bryan was not cleared to compete on SmackDown for fear of an infection on his chest.
Jesus.
You can get an infection for being slapped too many times?
Yeah. Let's
Was
find
it
out. You take off your shirt.
Wait, was it a dick infection? Because if you saw after, it looks like he just had a bunch of
It
dicks on
looks
his
like
chest.
he got slapped by 50 dicks.
Like
Yeah.
a big, giant.
I'm sorry.
dildo.
49 dicks.
Right.
Greatest Royal Rumble.
So, yeah, exactly. What did they say the reason Ziggler didn't make it on TV this week? What did they say the reason was?
I think he was on vacation with Drew McIntyre. It looked like they were
No,
on
they
vacation
didn't say.
somewhere.
Because you don't have to say. If Bryan doesn't want to be there, he's just not there. Don't give us some lame excuse
That was
so
that his
dumb.
chest isn't healed.
And to also
but this Sunday it'll be fine.
Also, again, the medical staff won't clear him. Oh no! Oh, what's
Well,
happening?
maybe McIntyre wasn't there because it's in my rumors. But the reason McIntyre wasn't in the Greatest Royal Rumble is because he was having problems with his visa. So if he couldn't get into Saudi Arabia, maybe he couldn't get into Canada.
Oh,
Yeah,
Whatevs.
and they were like, "Hey Ziggler, just go,
you're good.
just go hang out at one
don't
of
worry
the
about
Ziggler,
it.
chill.
Yeah."
Yeah,
Then we go backstage, and Cesaro and Sheamus run into the New Day, so they insult them. They throw their pancakes in the air, which is how you start a feud with the New Day.
That's how you piss them off.
That is the rule. And then Sheamus challenges Xavier to a match tonight, and Xavier responds with a quote from Mortal Kombat, "Your soul is mine,"
Yeah,
which was,
because
bad.
video games.
yeah,
because video games.
that's a
Up,
movie.
up, down, down.
It's a movie.
Yeah,
Let's not forget that was a movie.
Yeah.
One of the worst movies ever.
too bad there wasn't a wrestler in it.
Right. Then we have more backstage shenanigans where Aiden English is about to sing to Rusev his new lyrics for the Rusev Day song. Mm-hmm. When up walks Lana in a Happy Rusev Day t-shirt. Mm-hmm. Hey, welcome back, Lana. Thankfully, Tamina's out with an ACL that you could do something else.
Yeah,
Aiden English excuses himself, and then Lana tells Rusev, "You keep coming up short in your matches because something is holding you back." And then English walks up. He's like, "Oh, I forgot my jacket." And then he walks away, and it's like,
Do you have the audio to play?
no, I don't.
So it was like this. Rusev, I have a problem with when you fought The Undertaker because I think something's holding you back.
Yeah.
Like literally that's how it was like Russian English. What's
Yeah.
happening right now?
Ringlish.
Ringlish.
I think they're trying to slowly work the accent off. Because on Total Divas, she doesn't have the
she
accent.
doesn't have it, and it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. But look, I want to see Lana be back managing Rusev.
Yes.
But I also don't want to lose Aiden English in the process.
No, I don't.
Why can't you have both? Why not both?
Why not both?
You can have two managers. That's been done
Sure.
before, right?
Everyone does that.
I think you can have both, but I can see why they would create conflict.
So I guess Aiden English is turning face. He's going to get betrayed by Rusev.
Yeah, because
or
that's how they're
something.
playing it up, right? That it's
Yeah.
going to go that way.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get to see a great Aiden English versus Rusev feud,
It's going to be great, yeah.
and then Rusev will win.
If Lana goes back to saying Rusev Crash, then that would be really good. But then you don't have Aiden singing Rusev Day anymore. I mean, that's such a great thing.
Maybe WWE doesn't like how over it's gotten.
Yeah, they hate how much merchandise they sell from
Yeah.
them.
Well,
They're idiots.
They
Well,
don't-
Vince is an idiot.
Well, what they don't like is people chanting Rusev Day in the middle of their WrestleMania main event between Lesnar and Reigns.
it's been 4 years since
Yeah.
CM Punk left, and they still chant CM Punk
Yes.
during Lesnar and Reigns at Mania.
Yes.
It's not going to stop if you get rid of Rusev Day shirts. They're still going to do it.
Yeah.
It's not going away. It's not.
Ever.
So
Hey,
next
before
up,
you go on,
Yeah.
I do want to say, I know you mentioned Mortal Kombat, and that reminded me of a movie that maybe we should do next.
Yeah.
Because I equally love it and hate it.
Okay.
Now, what are the things that it has to have for us to review it? As long as it has a wrestler in it?
Yeah.
Is that the only qualification?
I guess.
Either a WWE film or a wrestler.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Nash was in DOA, Dead or Alive, which is a Mortal Kombat movie where they bring all the top assassins
right.
and crazy like people in for a tournament, and it is the most crazy.
Isn't that like the third one? Like Mortal Kombat 3 or...
no, it's just called DOA, Dead or Alive.
But it's a Mortal Kombat movie?
No.
no.
Or you said
It's just like it because there's a
okay.
tournament where the top fighters in the world come.
Dead or Alive is
Oh,
a
so
video
it's Mortal
game
Kombat.
series.
And Jamie Presley is one of the deadly assassins or whatever. And Kevin Nash is also in the tournament as her father. And this movie is insane. And if you want to just see, just do DOA, Dead or Alive, blonde in a towel scene on YouTube. And it is the most insane scene where like she comes out of the shower and there's like a million people there to arrest her. And she's like, "Can I get dressed first, please?" And like she then just destroys all of them as she's getting dressed. It's amazing.
I remember that scene.
So
yeah.
I think we should do that movie next if it qualifies.
How much?
It's
well,
amazing.
Depends. How much of the movie is Kevin Nash in?
He's in probably half of it, and then he gets eliminated because he's obviously not there to be the top fighter.
Right.
But it is absolutely insane.
He plays her father.
He plays her father. It's so good. That movie is so... There's a volleyball scene that's like Top Gun, but only it's the women.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just like the Dead or Alive video game.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, because they played volleyball.
DOA volleyball.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, my God, it was so good. So
And like
we'll have to consider
boob
that.
jiggle physics were created.
Fans, convince Andrew and Eric to let us do this at some point.
I still think it should be Ready to Rumble.
Well, we
Oh,
could
well,
do
I
that
mean,
one too, yeah.
we have to do more, not just
Yeah.
one. But
So,
yeah.
anyways, Big Cass comes out to the ring and tries to talk. Aw, he tried.
He tried.
No.
Another
extra
case of
effort.
him just screaming into the mic and getting nowhere. Like, he had passion in his promo, but no direction.
Yeah.
He had no clue what he was doing. He made the dumb faces the whole time.
Right.
And he talks about how being from New York and how everyone from New York's better than everyone else. So he had some legit points, but like, no, it was so stupid. It just he's making everyone from New York look like a big dumb idiot
Like
that can't
if
talk.
you were to turn on like closed captions,
Yeah.
it would say unaudible New York sounds. Like that's all it would be.
Right. He doesn't even sound like he's from New York. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No.
Because he's a big guy.
He sounds like a robot that was programmed to imitate someone from New York.
It's like Kevin Nash. Like, Kevin Nash doesn't sound like he's from anywhere. He just has a tall guy's voice.
Yeah.
Like, someone who's that tall, they just have a really deep voice and they talk like this. Yeah. So Cass then calls Daniel Bryan out, and his music hits, but instead it's a little person dressed as him. Cass makes a ton of little jokes, and then he tells the crowd that this was actually an actor playing Daniel. Like, oh, no, guys, this isn't really Daniel. It's an actor.
So wait, they did the...
So gives a round of applause to Jean de Bleu. And then it's some French name, and they applaud him. He takes a bow.
This is cool. Like, I've never seen them do this where, like, you think it's going to be the real wrestler, and then a midget version of that wrestler comes out.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I've never seen them do that
In
before.
the last few months.
Yeah.
In the last couple of months.
Yeah. So then Cass hits the little guy with a big boot and then punches him in the face
Like
multiple
a million
times.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some kid's like, stop it, he's already dead.
I think that's what the little person said. Stop it, I'm already dead. I'm a ghost and you're punching my ghost face.
Right.
So next up, we have Renee Young interviewing AJ Styles in the ring. And Styles says Nakamura's a coward, and I'm going to fuck him up this Sunday.
Yeah.
But then Samoa
Punch.
Joe comes out to the stage.
Yeah, because, you know.
And Joe says he's coming for the WWE Championship after he loses to Roman at Backlash. I mean, after he maybe beats Roman at Backlash.
No, you had it right the first time.
Then Nakamura's music hits, and Joe turns around thinking he's coming from the stage, but Joe's the only idiot that thinks that.
Yeah.
Good one, Joe.
Yeah.
You moron, Joe. But then Nakamura, they even wait till Nakamura low blows him to cut to Nakamura low blowing him. Like they cut to the ring, and Nakamura's already done it, and he's just holding it there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He low blows AJ from behind and then he gives him a Kinshasa. And after the low blow, like Nakamura, taunted him a lot. He laid down next to AJ like, "Oh, are you okay?"
Yeah.
And I really thought, and now I think this would be a great idea for Backlash. I thought AJ was going to sell it for a while and then like hit him with the Styles Clash and then show that he was wearing a cup.
Of course.
Because how many times? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But he keeps getting low blowed every week. This is like the fourth time now.
Yeah.
You think, wear a cup.
I think Jericho
Or win
did
like a
that.
whole taint cup.
Yeah.
Was that Jericho? Like, so he kept getting low blowed, and then in the big match, someone went to low blow him, and like they're like, "Oh, my arm!" And I think it was like a woman, and he pulled out like a metal cup.
Yeah.
So
So
like,
maybe-
you dumb idiot.
So maybe they'll do that on
Maybe
Sunday.
he'll do it at
Yeah.
Backlash. Yeah.
Like Nakamura's like,
Well,
"Oh, man."
Bret Hart did that with Goldberg. Remember, he put a metal thing in
plate here.
his chest.
Oh, yeah.
And then Goldberg speared him, and he was passed out.
Knocked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. So yeah, he
Yeah.
hits him with a Kinshasa, and that's it. Same thing as always.
Yeah, and that's the show. So let's do awards.
Then we go
Oh,
backstage,
there's more shitty show.
and Becky is apologizing to Asuka for their loss last week.
Yeah.
But Asuka tells her, forget about last week. We have to fight and kick and punch and fight and punch and fight and kick.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte walks up and says they will take care of Carmella and the Iconics tonight, but she'll win her title back on Sunday. Then Asuka gets super excited and compares the three of them to the Avengers. She says, Avengers assemble! So that's what Asuka is now. She's comedic relief for the kids because it's not funny.
No.
She's Santino Marella.
She is. She's Santina.
That's what she is. She has the streak, the most dangerous woman in the company, and now she's just there to make you laugh.
That's Rousey now.
To make your kids laugh.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Xavier Woods versus Sheamus.
Oh, yeah.
We have some distraction outside the ring by Cesaro, but then Biggie and Kofi fight him. Xavier then beats Cesaro. I'm sorry. He kicks Cesaro.
Yeah.
And then he beats
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Yeah.
With a fruit roll-up.
Which was great. Oh.
Yep.
Roll up, number 3.
And there it is.
Woods getting a win over a former champion.
Yeah. A fluke win. It's a
Sure,
roll-up.
but it's a win.
roll-up, so it
Win's a
doesn't
win.
really count?
Win's a win.
I don't think it really counts.
All right, it's not a win.
Not a win.
Backstage, Paige reunites with Mandy and Sonya from Absolution.
Oh yeah, this whole thing.
And they assume that Paige is going to give them, one of them a title shot at the SmackDown Women's title.
Yes.
However, Paige tells Mandy that she's going to be facing Becky Lynch next week, and you don't get a title shot. You have to earn it. Fuck you. And then Sonya tells Paige, but we're all Absolution. And then Paige responds, Absolution is dead, sweetheart.
And then if this was the 90s, she would have ripped both of their shirts off.
Yeah.
I was like,
Revealing-
is she gonna, because she was looking around him like this. I was like, do it, you should do it.
Don't be a pussy. Do it.
And if it was in the 90s, she would have.
Yeah.
Attitude.
But look,
There's no more attitude in this era.
Paige is a face now. She's a GM. She's a face GM. So, of course, she's not in Absolution or going to help Absolution out.
Right.
She traded to get them, but she hates them.
Or at least they wrapped this shit
Just-
up and
just
didn't
screw
just
them
stop
over.
doing it. You know what I mean? I'll give them credit for wrapping something up, which
Yeah.
they never do anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
I'd rather have Paige be a heel GM and try to help them.
Yeah.
But because they're
Now
not
with the movie coming
because
out,
they're
Andrew,
not good of that's right.
that's been delayed.
And because they're not good enough wrestlers to be the champion in the first place, you
Pretty
really
much.
can't push them.
No.
No.
Next up, we get another iPhone video promo from Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. And Zelina says SmackDown Live will soon change forever. But when? When is that?
When is that?
How many more iPhone promos before they show up?
12.
What do you think? 12? All right, that's pretty good.
Do they show up at Backlash?
No.
No,
That's
no
just
way.
stupid.
Why?
They're going to interrupt like an Aiden English match
Right.
or
On
something.
Superstars.
Yeah.
I
We are
they've-
here.
They've cut 3 promos now. I think at least there's 5 more left.
Who did Superstars get in the shakeup? I didn't see.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Right.
And then he was immediately injured.
But he was traded from main event. So
yeah.
Kurt
is
Hawkins.
Superstars still on? I think didn't they cancel Superstars finally?
Main event. Is
Who
it called
knows?
Main event is still a thing,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Main event.
So our main event for SmackDown. Pay attention.
Speaking of main events,
pay attention. This is our main event
do
for
it.
SmackDown.
Hit me with
yeah.
it.
Charlotte, Becky, and Asuka not fighting each other.
No.
What?
Versus
threat would've been great.
Carmella, Billie Kay, and Peyton Royce.
All right.
Huh.
And the winner was?
And during Asuka's entrance, Corey Graves said, Asuka could be ruined as a competitor after her streak was ended. No. You got part of it right.
There's no could have.
Her career is over.
Yeah.
It's ruined.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't care that she got the win here. She made Peyton tap to the Asuka lock.
That's the bad
That's
thing.
irrelevant.
That's the bad thing about having a streak as far as hers.
Yeah.
Is that's it.
Yeah.
That's the career.
Yeah.
How has Undertaker been since his streak ended?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, once you have that, it's a big deal.
At least he was like 46 when it happened.
Right.
Not in the prime of his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. After the match, Tom Phillips said we might be seeing the beginning of another undefeated streak.
Okay. Go.
Yeah,
fuck
no,
your
we
own face.
already have Ronda Rousey.
Right.
She'll be undefeated for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Carmella then sits on the ramp holding her title as Charlotte stares her down, and that's how SmackDown ends.
doing the discount double check.
That's right. Yeah, oh my God. She did it like 10 times.
Yeah. It's going to go right here.
Yep.
Right here.
And that's how SmackDown ends. Wasn't that great?
All right. So,
Cool. Way to go home.
awards.
So who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Balor's shirt because he didn't have the balls to wear that in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, please. He didn't have the... He would have been killed if he wore that shirt in Saudi Arabia.
No, Andrew, there's no way there's still a society out there that would do that.
You gonna blame Balor for not being allowed to do it?
Guess not.
I had Corey Graves.
Hey, I'll go with that.
That haircut, his new whatever the shit is going on with his head,
Yeah.
looks
Okay.
like garbage.
Weird head.
Right.
Andrew?
Send me a pick. I'll take Natalya, Cat Lady. It's always a good choice.
Cat lady.
Best dressed?
Miz Taraj. And their shirts.
Their faces? All right.
You know what? You sold me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Andrew?
I
Sweep it?
had Carmella.
Nope.
Okay.
Carmella.
Pretty hot.
I love her. She's won like 3 weeks in a row, I think, for me now.
I wanted to sweep it for you, but
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, sweep it under the rug. Worst acting?
Jesus.
God, 2 top contenders. Maybe you guys can pick one. We had Roman Reigns talk a lot.
Yeah.
And we had Baron Corbin talk a lot.
And Big Cass.
And Big Cass
Two
talked a lot.
7 feet
Wait,
guys.
hold on.
Talking.
You're forgetting a critical thing here.
What?
Asuka saying, "Avengers assemble!"
Oh, that won an award.
That,
Don't
that,
worry.
that won an award for sure. Yeah, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. I hated him the most.
Okay.
I'm sticking with Asuka.
Nice.
Baron Corbin.
Corbin. Yeah, get him up there.
2 promos from Corbin.
Get him up
Yeah.
there.
Best acting?
I had Nakamura. I really liked his, whole
His Joker impression?
his
Kind of.
craziness with AJ. The show you missed. Did you hear Andrew do his whole Joker bit?
Yeah,
That was great.
he's the Joker
Can I do
guy.
it again?
No.
No.
I had Rollins.
Okay.
Okay.
He was really good.
I had Kevin Owens
All right.
in Canada. Did a
Those-
great job there.
Those are bad.
Yeah.
Worst comment? That's my Oscar. Avengers Assemble.
Avengers
okay.
Assemble.
Mine was Corey Graves saying, "We mentioned before we're here in Montreal and things sure are a little bit different here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was their way of explaining
you're in-
why Roman got booed.
Yeah, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
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 You know what? You should have said that in Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Oh, it's a little bit different here. You'll notice women are allowed to talk. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Best comments?
I had AJ Styles when he was being interviewed by Renee Young. He holds up the belt and he's like, "Clearly Nakamura's been focused on the wrong set of jewels."
All
That was
right.
pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go with that. Andrew?
I had the crowd chanting "we."
All right.
That
Give
was-
it to
that
the
was
crowd.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole crowd.
Worst match?
God.
God.
Brashley and Reigns versus Cammy and Mahal.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. I had the 6-woman tag at the end
Yeah. That was.
of SmackDown.
I'll go with Natalya and Mickie.
So bad.
Yeah.
And then my slow-mo will be the 6-woman tag.
That's my slow-mo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sweep that.
Best match?
I liked what Elias and Roode were doing for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick Balor and Rollins again.
I'm not. Eric?
So, yeah.
I think I had Balor and Rollins, but I think I want to go with Sasha and Ruby Riott.
That's what I had.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Look at you guys going with the women.
Push the, women's evolution?
Push 'em.
Revolution?
Yeah.
Let's push them up.
Re-evolution? Because they
Yeah.
de-evolutioned them?
Right.
They
They had
did.
to decommission them for the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Worst
don't-
move?
Let's see. Titus's fake fall off the rope.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah. Sweep it.
Sweep
Finally.
it.
We'll
Yep.
finally sweep it.
Best move?
The superplex into a Falcon Arrow.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
that they
let's
didn't.
go with that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go with that. Sweep that.
Worst moments? So many to choose.
I'm going to go with Titus re-slipping and that whole thing, and now it's his gimmick.
Yeah.
I hated it. I'm like, oh, don't go there. Please don't go there. Oh, now they're going to fake it.
I'm gonna go with Braun celebrating a win with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
After they tried to murder each other.
Murder.
Yeah. I'll go with Big Cass's segment. Just the whole segment with the midget, and it was fucking terrible.
Okay.
Best moments?
I had the Wii chant. I thought that was really funny.
Okay.
Them doing that.
I don't know. I mean, my best moment was probably like the Miz Taraj coming to the ring and talking because they were pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'll go there. Mr.
Yeah.
Raj, sure.
Yeah.
There wasn't really anything that great of a moment. So that's all for awards. Now let's get to some breaking news. So, Batista there were rumors that Batista was supposed to return for WrestleMania and tag with Rousey.
Yep.
He confirmed these rumors himself on a radio show. He revealed that he was in talks with the company about not only coming back for the WrestleMania 34 mixed tag team match, but also letting that serve as the beginning of a storyline which could lead to a match between himself and Triple H at next year's Mania. And he said originally they liked the idea, and then all of a sudden Hunter stopped returning his phone calls and text messages. So, yeah.
All right.
The fuck, bro.
The fuck.
What do you guys have?
Busy man.
Anything?
Yes, I do. So let's see. John Cena has landed the lead in one of The Rock's $7 Productions movies.
Oh, really?
Called The Jansen Directive.
Okay.
And so they're going to have Cena doing what he does worst, which is a bland action movie. The plot on IMDb just says, former Navy SEAL and prisoner of war Paul Jansen works as a corporate security consultant.
Of course.
But when an assignment to rescue a VIP goes wrong, he's forced to go on the run.
No, that's the Marine
Or
synopsis.
see Die Hard.
And his wife gets kidnapped.
See any action movie ever.
They've got a hostage. It's my wife.
Oh, man.
Sir, what's her name? My wife. What does she look like? My wife. What color's her hair? My wife.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Any other news?
Yeah, so apparently some WWE RAW Superstars, their flights were canceled coming back from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So they were flying back from Saudi.
They had to stay in Saudi?
To Montreal.
Yeah.
To, go do Raw.
Yeah.
And some of their flights were canceled, which means they had to get in cars and basically drive for like 6 hours after flying across the world.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks.
Driving through Saudi, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Driving through Saudi, huh?
No, from like New York to Montreal.
Oh, New York to Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
All
Right.
Anything
Yes.
else for news?
Right.
No?
Nope.
Well,
No.
Nope.
Everything
And-
else is rumors.
rumors.
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe!
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God!
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance!
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed!
So apparently Brock's next match is supposed to be
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank in what month?
June.
May.
June. On Father's Day. Happy
June,
Father's Day,
yeah.
everyone.
And apparently WWE is now trying to make Money in the Bank one of the big 5
Right.
pay-per-views.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
a bigger deal.
Yeah.
Right. Such
Which
a big deal.
I don't know how to do that.
No, you just
now
make-
it is.
No, you just make the pay-per-view 6 hours.
That's it.
That's
That's
what
what
you
you
do.
do.
Each brand will have a men and women briefcase.
They'll have a... No, they will not, Eric. That's not... They're not going to have 4 briefcases, you psychopath.
You know why they will? Because we love it.
No,
They're
you
like,
do.
oh, you like briefcases? Oh, let's give them all the briefcases.
You're the only one that wants 4 briefcases. That's way too many. Way too many, Eric.
Looks like we're starting.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's also a rumor that Shelton Benjamin will be added to the U.S. Championship match at Backlash at the last minute so that neither Orton or Hardy would take the pin. That makes a lot of sense.
For
Actually.
WWE.
Yeah.
But-
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't know.
Interesting.
All right. I have this one. I don't know how legit it is, but that's why it is a rumor. A Saudi prince that WWE was dealing with while planning the Greatest Royal Rumble allegedly wanted to see Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, and Yokozuna,
Oh, boy.
unaware that Ultimate Warrior and Yokozuna are dead.
Oh, boy.
And they were like, oh, yeah, no, they died.
Oh, boy.
They're like, no, I want to see Yokozuna and Ultimate Warrior. Nope, can't. Sorry. You can see the Undertaker. Oh, I get it because he's a dead man.
Oh,
Oh,
I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I guess you did not know. Here is another billion. No, they're dead. Right. Here's $2 billion.
make it happen.
All right. Fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel Bryan, you're going to be playing Ultimate Warrior this weekend.
Yeah.
And that's apparently why they brought in the sumo guy, because he was kind of like Yokozuna. Because who is he? Who is he wrestling wise?
He's Yokozuna.
He's nobody.
No, he's
Right?
Yokozuna. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's currently being packaged as
It's
Yokozuna.
Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Maybe the Saudi prince thought that Undertaker can revive both of them. Maybe he thinks he's like wrestling's legit. It's real to him, right?
Yeah, I get it. It's
Any
real to
other
him, damn
any
it.
other rumors?
None for me.
I guess this is rumor. Jerry the King was a guest on. Jerry the King had Jim Cornette, I guess, on his podcast or something.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the greatest Royal Rumble, and they were talking about how they couldn't have women on the show. And Cornette suggested WWE give the women a hefty payday. And Lawler replied, I think that's exactly what they're doing. He said that they're basically going to be paid as if they were at the show. So they weren't allowed to go to the show, but they're going to get paid if they were.
No way.
That's why it's rumor.
Why? Yeah, that does a big thing.
Yes. Let's see. Also, why were Jerry the King and Jim Ross all the way in Saudi Arabia to talk for an hour?
They got paid.
Got paid.
Probably.
A member of the royal family who helped book the show requested them personally.
Yeah,
Makes
they
sense.
requested. I mean, they
So,
requested.
but
anyway.
they don't know if they really wanted them on to call the matches or if they just want them on the pre-show, or just want them there.
So more rumory.
Yeah. And then Big Show, why wasn't he at the greatest Royal Rumble? Because, he's a Big Show. He wasn't at WrestleMania. So I guess he had hip surgery after Braun put him out in September.
That's why.
And he got injured while training to return.
Oh, man.
He was hurt. I heard
Maybe
that.
it's time to hang him up.
He was
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
right.
Let's see. What else?
That's
it. Nope. One more. So apparently, the girl that Seth Rollins was dating that leaked the picture of his
Zara or whatever?
his peener,
No,
Zahara.
she didn't leak it. His fiance leaked
Okay,
it.
well,
he was sending it to her.
Zahara Scribner. Apparently, she is dating Sonya Deville.
Oh, okay then.
So, I mean,
Good
she
rumor.
does-
Nice.
She
Finally,
does,
you saved the best for last.
she
Yeah,
does
really.
kind of look like Seth Rollins.
Should
I
lead
mean,
with that next time.
Yeah.
it's like a female Seth Rollins. Yeah.
It's pretty hot.
Also, one last thing. This is a rumor, but as of a couple minutes ago, Glenn Jacobs has a slight edge over Brad Anderson.
Wait, it's happening right now?
Yeah, today was election
Today's
day.
election day.
There was a picture of Kane going door to door, knocking on people, making sure they voted. Like,
Will you vote for me? Oh, I'm not sure if I should. Hold on a second.
Fire!
will you vote for me?
He sets their house on fire.
I really like his policies on education and local law enforcement. Not a fan of his hellfire and brimstone policies.
Yeah, that's right.
Those concern me.
Yeah, but you don't live there.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, go on. What's next? What are we doing? Oh, that's it? Okay.
Trivia time.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So,
Let's see.
who is the only? Let's see here. Who is the only superstar to have appeared in the last 5 backlashes?
Randy Orton.
Yeah, sure.
That is true. How'd you get that so fast?
Yes, me.
Because
My hint was going to be this Sunday will be his 6th in a row.
he's always there. He's always doing something. He's
I'll do
been
another
phoning
trivia
it in.
question.
Good.
All right.
Who is
Kurt Angle.
Who is currently 4-0? Which superstar is currently 4-0 against AJ Styles, the WWE champion?
Samoa Joe.
No.
What are you counting? TNA?
No.
I don't know.
I'm not counting TNA.
Roman Reigns.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a good
right.
guess. No.
He's 3-0, I think. Right?
I think he's 3-0 or 2-0 for sure.
Dean Ambrose? No, not Ambrose. No, of course not. I don't know. Anything else?
He's on the table.
He's on the table.
Yeah.
It's not Kevin Owens.
Jericho?
It is Kevin Owens.
Oh.
At last year's Backlash, last time they fought, he beat him for his fight.
He's lost to AJ Styles before.
Not on WWE programming.
Yes, he has. He lost at SummerSlam.
You sure?
Yes.
On a one-on-one match?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So.
Well, I was just trying to add another trivia because you got the first one right.
Who's got?
All right, so next up we have to do some iTunes 5-star reviews here. This one's from Tim Kane. Amazing podcast makes the WWE unwatchable again. I'm sorry, makes the WWE watchable again.
Hey, there we go.
I run a 10-hour route every night and started to listen from the beginning of the podcast. The July 2015 episodes with Drew are amazing. Oh, that's back. We had Drew on the episode on the podcast.
Oh, they know Drew?
He said Drew, but he went back and
he's been listening to those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This next one is from Smack-A-Lot. You guys are something I look forward to every week, and I always talk about you. But the problem is, my brother and dad hate you, and they say that you complain about stupid stuff, like when WWE said that WWE.com ruined Daniel Bryan returning, or anything else. But I don't think that, and I hope you guys do some kind of collab with the WWE or something like that. But
Sure.
Keep it up and keep getting more patrons. Oh, and by the way, I would be a patron on Patreon, but I can't since I'm 10. So yeah.
Really?
But I like you guys. Happy
He's
birthday,
10?
Joe. And most importantly, I'm in the Balor Club.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Our
All right.
fans are young.
That's why half of it
It's
was
Matthew's age.
Yeah.
I'm really curious if he
Jeez.
like got a card at a show, like he picked it up, like, oh, what's this?
Maybe it's Matthew. I don't know.
Maybe.
Y2 Jim, one of the few good things to come out of wrestling these past years has been this podcast. These guys call it like it is, and the only reason I try to watch wrestling is to compare notes with this podcast. It's honest, it's hilarious, it's refreshing to hear their take on the storylines, and if these guys could write for WWE, I'd probably watch it and enjoy it constantly. These guys, thanks guys, and keep up the good work.
All
Sweet.
right.
Appreciate it there. Now to fan questions. Michael Haw, F. Mary BJ.
Okay.
This is a win-win-win situation.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a Mary in there.
That's true. Mandy Rose, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan.
Oh man. Oh, I knew this would come up one day.
So I would.
Jeez.
I knew I'd have this option in life one day.
I think.
I would. I'll tell you because I already saw this earlier.
Yeah.
I'd take the BJ from Liv.
Yeah.
I'd fuck Mandy and marry Alexa.
Really?
Yeah.
Book it.
Sweep it.
Not bad.
Sweep it. Sweep it, Joe.
Yeah, sweep it.
I need this.
Oh, it says we get a one wish, and that's it. Okay. Jeremy Gardner, Pushfire Barry, the best of both worlds music video, pay-per-view ads during
Okay, well,
matches.
Hold on, we're firing that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Be careful here.
Okay.
Pay-per-view
careful.
ads during matches.
Yeah.
And Saudi Arabia's treatment of women.
Oh God. I'm out.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
There's
come
no
on.
correct
We can't-
answer
There's
here.
no right
And
answer.
so fire best of both worlds, bury the pay-per-view ads, and I guess push Saudi Arabia's treatment. No.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not going to answer it. Move
Saudi,
on.
fire Saudi.
You gave WWE's answer because they're definitely pushing Saudi Arabia.
That's right.
For 10 years.
That's right. For 10 years? Confirmed.
Yeah.
Junebug, who is your announcer dream team?
Ooh.
JR
We've said this all the
JR
time.
and King.
JR and King with.
You got to put a third man in there.
I'd put Matt Stryker in
You
there.
don't have to put a third
Ooh,
man.
Matt Stryker, yeah. All right, I'm down for that.
I mean, Jesse the Body was like my favorite growing up. Mm-hmm. So maybe him with the King.
Nah.
No, JR, Jesse,
Maybe if it was Jesse the
and
Mind
Matt
the whole
Stryker.
time.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
All right. Matt Hansen, would you guys like to see The Miz as WWE champion by Survivor Series?
Yes,
Sure.
definitely.
Sure, why
Ooh,
not?
what about Macho Man on there? Can we have like a 9-man announcer team?
Macho Man, I never he should have been in the ring.
Yeah.
There was stuff.
Vince was always a good announcer.
He had like 8 more years with WCW after that.
Yeah.
Crail Johnson, whatever happened to the Andrew and Joe is wrong accounts? Did you ever find out who that was? Yeah, it's you, Crail. We know. All right? Stop. You keep bringing it up. It's you. Only the person who did it, it'd be the only person who cares
Who
about
remembered it.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Pat yourself on the back.
Hey, Andrew, did you ever find out who shit on your bed? Did you ever find that out?
Yeah, it smelled like yours.
Yeah.
Marcus Muniz, what match do you believe will start Backlash? I believe it's going to be the IC title match. They like to do the IC title, so let's go with that.
Yeah.
Really, that should be on the scorecards because it's a lot harder.
Maybe
than...
Hardy and Orton.
We should do that for the scorecards. Put what starts the pay-per-view because the last match is usually the easiest one to predict.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, everyone got that one right.
Yeah.
Except for Eric. Booyah.
Still chant. Sorry.
Yeah. Boom. All right, so you want to get to Backlash predictions?
Yeah, let's do
Oh,
Backlash
yeah. Let's do
predictions. Predictions for Backlash.
All right. Thanks for that.
I can do that.
Thank you to Fabio for making these as always.
Fabio.
Thank you, Fabio.
All right, first match.
Yep.
Yep.
Brashley
Yeah.
versus Cammy.
I'm gonna go Braun.
And go. By the way, this is for nothing.
Yeah,
You don't get a shot at the tag titles.
Brashley.
You get nothing.
I got Brashley.
By the way, neither tag titles are up for grabs at this pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's weird.
But they have a tag match.
They have a tag team match. That means nothing.
Yeah.
We all have Brashley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have Strowman pinning Sammy.
I have
too.
Strowman pinning Sammy.
All right.
It. So
Just
cross
put a
that off.
Huge X on that one.
Yep.
SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella versus Charlotte.
I have Flair and other. I believe she wins the match, but not the title.
So DQ win.
Yeah, I have other.
All right.
I got Carmella with a pin.
Same.
no way.
Carmella with a pin.
Okay.
IC Championship, Rollins versus The Miz.
Rollins.
Rollins with a pin.
Rollins with a pin. Any else? Do the Miz Shiraz show up?
Yes, right?
Yes,
I
at
mean, what
some
else are
point
they
in the
still there
show, they
for?
will be there.
Okay, yeah, I have yes. Raw Women's Championship, Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss.
Jax. Pinning.
Jax.
Jax Briggs
Pin.
with the pin.
Yep.
Interference, yes.
Outside interference, yes.
Clearly.
Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass.
I'm thinking Bryan because why not?
Bryan with the submission.
I think this one could go either way,
I know, me too.
but I have Bryan with a pin.
Pin here.
Like maybe a roll-up pin, some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
U.S. Championship match, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton.
Hardy with a pin.
Joe?
I have Hardy. I'm just not sure if I should do
It's
pin
tough
or
because
other.
you never bet against Orton, but
Yeah.
we all have Hardy, and I have, Hardy with a pin.
I put Hardy other.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, I have Shelton Benjamin. I'm going to change that now.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin? No. Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns.
Reigns with a pin.
Always
Reigns
bet on
with a
black.
pin.
And Roman Reigns is covered in black, so Roman Reigns with a pin. How many Superman punches?
I
got
say 4.
I got 3.
Looks like
So.
we get that. All right.
Advantage.
Boom.
Why would you get
Okay. Did we all put Nakamura like idiots?
Nakamura.
that? Nakamura
we
versus
did.
Styles for the
We're
WWE
morons.
Championship.
We're morons.
You put other, right?
No, I didn't.
I'd like to change mine now just to have a competitive advantage.
Pin, low
Nakamura
blows.
pin, yes. there
Low
are
blows, I put 4.
I put yes.
Yeah, I'm not letting you change it up at the last second because that screwed me last scorecard. So you get to change nothing. Change.
It
changey
screwed me
guy.
too, Andrew.
No, but really, it screwed me.
Well, it screwed us both.
Neither
Whatever.
situation had you winning.
Neither one of us won.
You had a 1
Fact.
out of 14 million chance of
Eric's
winning.
the champ. Fact.
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 You didn't even catch my Avengers joke there.
Nope.
All right.
Say it again. Hold on. Let's listen.
No.
No,
No,
it was
it's
good.
okay.
Some people
It was
haven't
good.
seen Avengers.
Eric, move on. Jesus.
What do you got for announcer tables?
Just English.
You have 8 in English going through which one, though?
English.
Yeah, I know
through the
English, but which table?
Who's on first? Andrew's got all the tables smashed.
No,
I've got the English table.
I have English and Spanish. I usually go solo English, but I changed
I
it up
know.
this
That's
time.
what it's been for like a million pay-per-views.
Any surprise appearances like Triple H or
I have
Triple H?
Sanity.
Sonny.
Sanity.
Tammy the Sitch? Oh, you have Sanity.
I got nobody.
Well,
You
it's
know
1
what?
point.
You know
so
what?
Might as well put somebody.
It's really good.
Nope, you didn't put any.
Wait, that counts? They're on the SmackDown roster.
They're not. They haven't been on TV in a while. They it works.
so Eric and I could put Almas?
Wouldn't it be a genuine surprise if they showed up?
So could
Not
we put
really.
Almas?
Because what would
Yeah,
they
but
do?
you didn't.
Well, I didn't know that was allowed to put SmackDown Superstars.
What SmackDown tag team would they feud with that's fighting on the show? Oh, none.
Okay, so let me lose my point and
All
we'll
right,
move on.
lose your point.
Any blood?
Yes.
Yes.
Any weapons?
Yes.
Yes. Anything happening? Fuck
No.
I
No.
put fuck no. That's an extra point.
Yeah, this...
So this is a piece of shit.
It's another scorecard where everything's so basic that... I mean, it's not the scorecard's fault.
Yeah.
It's just the pay-per-view so basic that...
It is.
Look,
The winners, it's all going to be
Yeah.
very close.
Usually these scorecard
Joe just
shows
has-
go a little bit
we
longer.
wrote our name differently. That's probably funny.
The only match that's different is Joe has Charlotte winning.
Yeah.
So if Charlotte Insanity shows up, Joe wins.
Again,
Like, you won't even have to do the scorecard.
I'm not even sure if I need sanity. If Charlotte wins, I win.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. No, I think
Because that's
you're
a
right.
1 point difference if they don't show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Yeah,
right.
he's wrong.
That's the show.
That's the show. Bye,
so,
Joe.
Can I do the
That's
thing?
a show.
Now? But can I do the
Do
thing?
your thing.
You're not going to listen with the headphones for my
No,
thing?
I can hear you
I'll
from
give
here.
you one headphone.
I hear you. I can hear
Eric's
you.
giving
I'm
me
in
one
the room.
headphone.
Go ahead.
Joe gives me none. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review.
Wait, how many stars? Wait, go.
Yeah, Five
Oh,
stars.
5 stars.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. We have t-shirts available at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for just $19.99. And we will be at Comic Palooza here in Houston at the end of the month. That is May 25th through
Holy
the 27th.
crap, that's coming up.
Yeah.
So make sure you go to Comic Palooza. Look for us. We're going to be doing a live podcast there.
Nice.
And you could also become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for exclusive rewards and recaps you can't get anywhere else.
Boom, people.
Boom.
And next week's show,
Yeah.
Josh dies.
And I get my title. So look for that at the Backlash recap. I'll be at work, but they'll be crying saying how I won. And somehow
okay.
I'll win by like 20 points, even though that's mathematically impossible.
Eric, want to take this with us to watch the
We
pay-per-view?
should, yeah.
Oh, I trust you with it if
I'll
you
carry
wouldn't
it.
just throw it in your
makes more
trunk. And,
sense.
yeah, let's give it to Eric.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong